Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. In this video, I will show you on how to answer for exercise number 1 for minutes of meeting. So now let's check it out. First of all, what you need to do is that you need to open a Microsoft Word. So in the Microsoft Word, what you need to do is that the first thing first, you need to do a setting for the document. So you will go to the layout, okay? Under the Please Set That Down button here, when you click here, then this is a box for you to set for the margin, for the paper, and also for the layout. So here the top margin for the first page is 2 inches, bottom is 1, left is 1.5, and the right is 1. Alright, and the paper that we are going to use is A4 size paper. Okay, and the rest remain as it is. Okay, and then click button OK. After that, what you need to do is that you go to the home and then you need to change from the Calibri to Arial 11. And the spacing that we use at the beginning of the document, we will use the spacing of single. Afterwards, we will change for the doubles and then we will turn back to singles. Next will be double and lastly will be single. So here, when you use a singles or a double, okay, it is advisable for you to check for the spacing for before and after. So here, what you need to do is that please change to 0 pt, okay, for before and also after, and then click OK. After you have done for a setting, now I want you to insert your information at the footer. So basically, the simplest way on how to open the footer is whereby you double click on the header. When you double click on the header here, it will appear this line which indicate that this is the header, this is the content, and here this is the footer. So click here. What you need to do is that you need to type your name. So basically here, since it's a footer, you need to edit back for the font size and also font type. So we are choosing the Arial 11. So kindly type your name. Okay, and before that, don't forget to use the hide and show button, which will help you to indicate for how many spacing and how many tab and the other more function. So we click here. So we will click tab twice to the right. 1, 2. And then we will insert the today's date, which is 21st December 2020. And then enter once. Here, please key in your ID. And then tap again twice to the right. And please key in the chapter, which is this is a minutes of meeting. Enter. And this is your class name. Tap twice again and please type this is exercise 1 for the month. Exercise 1. Alright, so we are done for the footer. So we will double click at anywhere here at the content. So in order to close this footer. Right, the footer will be closed by indicating of the gray colors of that particular font. But don't worry, when you print it out, it will be in the black color. So now we are done for a setting. So let's have a look with the questions that we have here. So basically, this is the questions that we will use for exercise number 1. Okay, the first thing first that you need to know is the 3 line for the main heading. So here, okay, as you can see here, in the questions given, typekan minit mesyuarat berikut bagi ahli jawatan kuasa pendaftaran Hari Inovasi Dewan Bahasa dan Pustaka dengan menggunakan format jirit kiri, iaitu semua singkatan dan simpan kerja anda sebagai Quest 2. Right? In the given example, minutes of meeting will begin with the main heading here, okay, and then secondary heading, and lastly is last heading. So basically the main heading will contain information of minutes of meeting. So in Bahasa Melayu, we will type minutes mesyuarat. So here we will begin at the center. Okay, we'll type all capital letter, minute mesyuarat. And then we'll enter once. And then we go back with the samples that we have here. This is the unit. Okay, the unit ataupun bahagian. And this is the company's name. So if you look at the sample here, mesyuarat, which is bahagian audit dan kualiti as a second heading. And last heading is Pusat Penyelidikan Malaysia. So based on the questions given, okay, if you can see here, okay, I will help you to draw the answer here. So here is minute mesyuarat is a first heading, and this is ahli jawatan kuasa pendaftaran hari inovasi is a secondary heading, and the last heading is Dewan Bahasa dan Pustaka. So here, after we enter, and then we will type the secondary heading, which is ahli jawatan kuasa pendaftaran hari inovasi, and then enter Dewan Bahasa dan Pustaka. Alright, so this is at the center of this. Alright, and afterward is car double enter 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I mentioned in the given sample here, it is a car double enter. Okay, then we will type for the first side heading, which is a place of meeting. So for Bahasa Melayu, I will refer for here. In Bahasa Melayu, we call it as a tempat mesyuarat. So here, we will go to the left here, and then we need to click on the line. Okay, and we are using the initial caps. Tempat mesyuarat. Alright, okay, and then we go to home bag and uncheck for the underline. Okay, but before that, there is a mistake that I have made here. Before you type tempat mesyuarat, okay, what you should do is that you need to change the spacing. Okay, I show you here. So basically, we tap for enter here, and we go to the left, right. Okay, so as you can see in the given sample, alright, in the given sample here, for the content here will begin with the double spacing. Okay, double spacing setting. This one is a single, and continue with the double spacing setting until the end here. And afterward, we will change back to the single spacing setting. So we will have several times for us to change for the spacing setting. So we'll go back here. After you go to the left, you need to go to home, and you need to change the setting for the paragraph by click paragraph down button, and then line spacing, please change to double, and the rest just leave it as it is, and then click OK. And afterward, then you begin to type the first side heading, which is tempat mesyuarat. Okay, and then you uncheck back the underline, and then you enter once. Okay, you just enter once because we already changed for the setting here. It's become as a double. So only enter once. Okay, for each of the content for the side heading will begin with the tab once. Okay, as you can see here, it tab once. So here, once you tap once, then you will tap the content before you go to the next side heading. So here, let's have a look with the questions here. I minimize on the left, and this will be minimized on the right. Okay. So here, okay, I will a bit okay here. So as you can see here, there is an instruction masukkan di sini. What means by this? Okay, you need to find out where the stars is. Okay, you need to scroll down, and there is the information. The stars you need to put on the top here. And basically, tempat mesyuarat is about where the mesyuarat is held and also when. So basically, mesyuarat ahli jawatankuasa pendaftaran Hari Inovasi Dewan Bahasa dan Pustaka telah diadakan pada hari Selasa, 7 Januari 2020 di bilik mesyuarat utama pada jam 9.30 pagi. So you need to type lah. Alright. Mesyuarat eja penuh. AJK is stand for Ahli Jawatan Kuasa. Okay, saya maximize supaya you nampak the words. Alright. Pendaftaran Hari Inovasi, koma, okay, inovasi, koma, space, Dewan Bahasa dan, okay, this one you need to spell, dan Pustaka telah diadakan pada hari Selasa. Okay, as you can see here, Selasa dia ada period here. Period maksudnya you can adjust full lah. Okay, tetapi at the what we call at right after Selasa, okay, there is a comma. Okay, there is a comma here. Okay, comma here. Okay, maksud dia after Selasa you need to put comma, space bar, 7. Okay, and then here satu ni you kena eja as January. And make sure ejaan January in Bahasa Melayu because this minutes of meeting is in Bahasa Melayu. Okay, 2020 di bilik. Okay, this is a symbols of apa dia? This is symbols at which you need to make it capital letter for M and capital letter of the U. So this is mesyuarat utama pada jam 9. Okay, here my students, a student here, okay, it is a 9:30. Even the question given is 9:30. You need to change to 9:30. Okay, pagi, titik. Okay, and then one enter once. Okay, and then what are the information next? The information next is begin with kata-kata aluan pengerusi. As we look into the samples that we have, okay, here, alright, in Bahasa Melayu, okay, tempat mesyuarat, next adalah kehadiran. Okay, tadi adalah kata-kata aluan pengerusi is like for ucapan pengerusi. So meanings here, you need to find out what are the kehadiran for that particular what we call meeting. Okay, so here actually it's not begin from here, it's actually begin from here for the second one. Okay, don't get confused. Okay, saya baru terconfused tadi. So basically yang number 1 tadi we take from the below here, and then we will continue with ahli-ahli yang hadir ialah. However, as you can see here, they only written down ahli-ahli yang hadir ialah. But in the given sample, if I can show to you here, okay, ahli-ahli yang hadir ialah. This one tak ada ialah, tapi in the questions given, dia ada ialah. So you just follow the question. However, here, there is an additional info yang dia tak ada, which is the side heading. Side heading apa? Side heading here. Dia tak ada perkataan kehadiran. Dia ada ahli-ahli yang hadir, tapi dia tak ada kehadiran. So what you need to do is that you need to put into the given question. Alright. As you can see here, kehadiran and then enter once. They should be tap once. Okay, tap sekali. Ahli-ahli yang hadir ialah titik bertindih. And then enter once. Atau nampak tak here is tap dua kali like this. Okay. Tap 2 kali, and you need to arrange the name, okay, a order of members presence A until Z. So you kena susun lah, tapi at the beginning should be begin with the chairman, and then the last one will be secretary. That is how we arrange it. So let's stay with me for video number 2. Okay, we will continue on how to answer for exercise number 1.